Hello, viewers. You are welcome back to Jealous 7 Thunder TV. And today we are talking education, we are talking JAMB. And with me here, I have some concerned citizens who have their own contribution and their own observation to make. And from the right, I have
Miss Mo.
Miss Mo and
Mr. Easy.
Mr. Easy and
Mr. Faye.
and I remain your humble host, Mr. Victory of the Most High. So Nigeria is filled with intelligent young people with dreams, talent, ambition, and potentials. But somewhere between JAMB, admission struggles, ASUU strike, and outdated curriculums, overcrowded classrooms and system, many believe is failing. Those dreams begin to fade. Years ago, scoring high in JAMB meant something powerful. Education was seen as a strong pathway to success and respect. But today, many students are asking difficult questions. Is our educational system getting better or weaker? Are students really learning or struggling simply to survive the system? Why are graduates increasing with why opportunities are practically seem to decrease? And now, with the recent announcement by the Ministry of Education and JAMB concerning admission cutoff marks and reforms, Nigerians are divided once again. Some believe it creates more opportunities, others believe it's lowering the educational standard. So tonight, we are not here to insult anybody. We are here to speak honestly, to share our real experiences, real frustrations, and real opinion. Because education is not just about certificates, it's about the future of a country. Jealous Thunder is here with you, and today I ask the most difficult question. Is the Nigerian educational system fit for purpose, still fit for purpose? As currently structured, the Nigerian educational system, is it still fit for purpose? Mr. Faye?
Um, I feel the educational system in Nigeria still fit its purpose for people that really want to learn.
Okay.
People that actually still want to learn. Because there's no how you want to put it. Education is very important in society. And if you're not serious about it, there's nothing the government can do about it. You have to motivate yourself to be to learn what you're meant to learn in school. You understand?
Okay,
So-
Miss Mo?
If I must say, the educational system, if the educational system is still fit for purpose,
Yes.
if we're to follow the recent cutoff mark that was released by JAMB, 150, and that's like 37.5% of the normal 400 scores or marks rather. I don't think they are fit for purpose anymore because it's declining. The educational system is declining in the sense that, sorry, excuse me, in the sense that it's reducing its purpose and not, because back then, if you have like 250, it takes the grace of God for you to see your name out there. So imagine courses like medicine, nursing, pharmacy, and you're saying their cutoff mark is 150. What exactly are you telling the youths? How exactly are you encouraging the youth to want to read? Because if we want it to be fit for purpose, definitely we need to set a benchmark. And that benchmark shouldn't be a failure. Because if we're to say 37.5, which is 150, that is not even average of the total score in general. So for me, I would say it's not fit for purpose anymore. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Easy?
Okay. Just as Mr. Faye said that the educational system is fit for purpose. Yes. But when we're talking about the system being fit at this present moment, we'll say no.
Okay.
It has because now, but he said something. He said for those that want to actually learn,
Yes.
they can, yes. But how many of the teenagers now really want to learn when the leaders are giving them reasons for them not to learn? I remember when we were in secondary school that time, we used to hear these words from our seniors then that have graduated, that wrote JAMB. They say, JAMB, don't JAMB you. You understand? So I don't think even now they usually say those things again because JAMB, no, they jam them again.
Yes.
So it's just a case of, okay, now let's imagine 100. Like, then 250. For example, you want to read medicine. 250 is not enough.
It's not enough.
You want to read
300.
yes.
And it's the grace of God.
Even 280 years is for
It's the grace of
280 is for law.
Yeah.
That's the
for law.
art.
Yes.
When I'm talking about science, from
medicine.
300 from that, like you have to score very high. But now we see that it is so not fit. It's unfit
With the current arrangement
in the
now.
current arrangement.
It's not fit.
And it is unfortunate that I don't think it can be better.
Really?
Yes, that is my own view. If they can reduce the cut-off mark to 100, what are we talking about?
So next 10 years to be to 50 or to 70.
50,
That's
or
the problem. So all I'm feeling is that the government are not supposed to reduce the cut-off mark at all.
oh,
Allow people to
Because
struggle
I
with
feel
the standard.
they should look for where the problem is coming from and
Yes.
tackle it, not
Yes.
reduce cut-off mark.
sorry, if I ask, is there really a problem?
Yes, there is.
There is.
There
no
is.
problem.
Really?
Yes, there is a
There's
problem.
Okay, like what kind of problem?
Okay. All I'm going to say now, I'm not trying to cut down the effort of public schools in Nigeria,
Okay.
but I feel most of these people that are passing jams are feeling jams right now. I think most of them are coming from public schools. Public schools. If you I think I checked the statistics, and about 78.5% of people passed. If we check that statistic very well, I think most of them are from private schools.
Private schools.
The
Okay.
public schools are no more conducive for learning anymore.
Okay.
The government are not doing anything to it.
That's true.
Are the students being motivated?
The
Most of-
classrooms.
And they are not. If you see public
Are they-
schools
The
classrooms,
curriculum are
you
very
can't you can't
curriculum.
even learn properly in that kind of environment.
And the lecturers actually are not well paid.
And the public school students are more
Yes.
than private
Yes,
schools.
yes, there are more because
So if the public schools are
expensive.
failing, that means the percentage of people failing will be much in JAMB.
Okay. Yeah. You're
So
right.
I feel the government should at least fix the educational sector. And most of these government officials, people in the position to do these things, most of them gain from free education.
Yes.
And
They
it wasn't
did.
like this.
Yes, they
During
did.
their own period, it wasn't like this. So they should try and fix it. The teacher salary should be increased so that they motivate to teach students. And the students in the environment, the classrooms are conducive for them to learn. Why would they learn? And they will see reasons to learn.
Okay.
They should.
So the government should try and work on education because it's a shame to us because we have other counterparts from other countries. I don't think the education is just
No,
diminishing.
it's not.
Mhm.
It's
They are
not.
not- The education system in other countries are not diminishing like this.
It's not.
I just want to compare Nigeria to other countries. But I know countries that don't even need to write JAMB to get in a higher institution.
That was coming to my
After your WAEC,
Yes.
the grade in your WAEC is enough for you to get your
Yes,
institution.
yes,
Yeah,
that's
Of
true.
course.
That's true.
So how long would keep cutting down cut-off marks instead of tackling the real problems, which are making give students reason to learn and why they should learn.
What are those reasons you feel like the government should give students to them? Because I know that there are some places that they pay students to attend schools, especially in the north. They beg them to come to school.
Because they don't say
Yes.
They feed them to come to school.
Yes.
look, I would like to
encourage
state
them
an
with that.
example. In this country that we are in, and Benin Republic, they used to force their citizens to go to school before. Because I went to Calavi, University of Calavi.
Okay.
They have been paid bursary if they pass a particular
Yes.
if they have a particular score. They used to beg them to come to school. Education is free in this country.
Yes.
As at the last time I checked, though, then people start reducing for two courses because they want to get two bursary. If government can motivate students in Nigeria like that, they will see reasons to. I'm not saying they should monetize education, at least put some additional bonuses to education. Let the same say education has value. Not people going for big brother getting millions. But overall students in so department in school.
10,000.
So what's that?
Give me 10,000.
Some people collect, some people they give them the food.
Yes.
What's that?
I'm telling you.
And they give you barrow and this is sewing stuff
Yeah,
in the
I'm
north and
telling
all
you.
that.
Now in the public, now people want to go to school.
Yes.
Because they see the value in
Encouraged.
education
Yes,
system.
they're encouraged. Yes.
Okay.
And after I think their YK is called back.
Yes.
After that, they don't need to write any exam.
Yes,
Yes,
you're
that's
right.
true.
Straight to the
Straight,
university.
yes.
So they see reasons to go to the university and go to school and learn. So
So
they can be better of themselves.
with your example now, do you feel like they should scrap JAMB? Because don't feel that after JAMB there's potential.
I feel the main reason why there's JAMB in Nigeria. I don't understand to be corrected. I think to cut down population of
Yes.
students.
Then gain admission.
Yes, that's
Okay.
true.
Nigeria is overcrowded. There's no one to put.
No,
Yeah, but can be institutions
at the
accommodate them.
at the point, JAMB was not doing the work. They introduced
Post-JAMB.
Yeah,
yes.
That one was not working. Schools now started their own
Cut-off mark.
cut-off mark. Then they write other exams again.
A-level exams like JUPEB.
JUPEB for those that didn't
like
pass.
for those that want to enter direct to 200 level.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
JUPEB.
After
And then they
failing
have
JAMB,
IGM.
Yes,
They have
IGM,
IGM.
JUPEB,
Yeah,
okay.
so some schools they have JUPEB centers. Yeah, some schools they have JUPEB centers.
Wow.
But you said something about schools having their own cutoff mark.
Yeah.
With this cutoff mark of JAMB of 150, I believe since schools have the right to bring out their own cutoff mark, it's just like a general cutoff mark from JAMB. So a university can decide to have like 250, for example, for their courses, right?
The minimum is 150.
It's
Please,
Yes.
let me tranquate
Okay.
what you said. Most of the schools that are having a cut of marks, they are not government-owned universities.
They're private
Yes.
universities.
So
That's
they are
what
capitalists.
the
The capitalists are there. They just want
Yes,
to collect
yes.
the money.
Okay.
So I don't think
Exactly.
it's something that is supposed to be normal.
Mhm.
They're just doing
Okay.
it for their own good.
They're all good.
So that they can have students.
They can have
Yes.
students.
Yes.
But education as a system should be run by policies.
Yes, definitely.
For instance, starting from the primary, secondary,
Yes.
they should have a curriculum. Because I remember when I was in school, one of our teachers then, there was one teacher like that, Mr. Agada. If you call any question from JAMB past questions, any year at all, he will solve it there. Like before our JAMB, we solve more than 10 years.
Yes.
Schools.
Yes,
when
yes,
I
yes.
was in secondary school, there's all mock exam.
Yes,
Yes.
I don't
There's
know.
mock exam before
Yes,
you
very
went.
School mock exam
Yes.
is way harder than the WAEC.
Very
Why,
well.
yes.
Yes.
Of course.
Because my principal come to the assembly and tell you that this WAEC, those JS3, those roads, our JS2 can solve it
That's true.
confidently.
That's true.
Because our mock exam used to be. I don't know if they still do that now.
I
I don't.
don't know. The reason why I said I don't know it
They
because
don't do it anymore.
they no longer
They don't
do
do it anymore.
SS3.
So
They don't do
people
this
really
They
again.
do SS3
They
again.
jump.
You see, they
They
jump
jump
from
from-
people really
JS
see
to
there's no
the right
because
the right
it's
JS
No,
to
from standard, they don't write those standards again. They do primary
yes, primary
5.
five.
Right?
Then the right JS and
You know, they write what they call
exam.
standard 6 exam.
Yes. Then from
Enter
there,
JS1.
Then
Then
from
they will
JS2,
jump from
the right junior WAEC to
SS2.
Yes, people
Right,
write junior WAEC from
junior WAEC.
JS2.
Are you
Yes.
serious?
Yes.
Just two.
Yes.
Okay, that's why no wonder we see 16.
16 and
People
14. 14.
People graduate before 18.
Even the annoying thing is
14.
the double promotion they give you.
That's what I want to talk about. That was it. I think
Double promotion.
they don't give up promotion in secondary schools. I think that is
No,
primary
no, no,
school.
no.
In private school, they do those ones.
In primary school, they give double promotions, but in secondary school, people jump from JS2, they'll write junior WAEC in JS2, they'll enter SS1. Then from SS2, they'll write senior WAEC.
Senior WAEC.
It's somehow, so they're not even groomed enough.
Unlike then,
I feel like
No.
parents
you
are
must
contributing
complete
to
6
it.
Parents are
years.
contributing to it because they need
Yes,
it fast.
parents are-
They want
yes.
to make it fast.
Make it fast.
Yes.
I remember when one year, I think 2016, when we were supposed to write WAEC, when we were writing our mock, somebody was crying. The boy was the youngest among us. He didn't have the emotional capacity to bear the difficult questions. He started crying. You understand? So, yes, government has a role to play,
Yes.
but parents
Parents.
are doing too much. You carry your child from this primary, this private school to this one,
Another,
they will
yes.
jump class
Yes.
because they can afford it. You just continue going with that, and you see that child struggling
That's true.
to survive in the university and all that. And that's what I want to ask again is this: would you prefer a student who is skilled
Okay.
or one who is not, who is just going through school in this day and age, due to the fact that after school there is no job?
All I can say about that is that I prefer a person that is skilled because it's the output that really matters.
Yes.
Not people that go to school and go and do the theoretical aspect of most of this. That is a mechanical engineer that went to university 4 years, have B in engineering, can't even repair a car. Like, someone someone that has been in mechanic shop since probably 4 years
Yes.
can actually repair the car.
Yeah,
You understand? In most of this
apprentice on the road.
I'm not talking these big companies that do repair and that repair cars. They employ also mechanic.
Yes. That's
They can employ the mechanical engineers from the ones that have the certificate and all, but they still employ the wood size one. But those are the ones that have know the practical aspects.
Yes. Yes. That's true.
They can only enhance them. Okay, they don't know some things that they're supposed to know. They can only enhance them. So I prefer the skilled ones.
Okay.
So, you see, there's one thing I used to say that I just pray Bene don't that they don't get exposed to
The way Nigeria is.
to the extent when Nigeria is, because just as you said, then okay, when we look at them now, they prefer to be more skilled
Yes.
and going to school. You will see they have diploma in learning how to repair,
Yes, how to
That's
cut your
all.
hair,
cut
do
your
nails,
hair, and I heard that certificate is very
Valid.
Very
yes,
valid.
valid.
The government issues that.
But
Yes.
do you know that this
Then-
thing is inside the Nigerian educational system?
Yes, I'm
They don't
coming
apply- they
there.
don't apply
I'm
it,
coming
yes,
there
that's-
now.
Now we have vocational tutor.
Yes.
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 That's-
I remember
I know that example.
even our
But
parents,
people are not, even at
they have technology, technical schools.
square now.
Technical high schools. You
We have,
get
we
it
have,
square.
we have technical high schools.
Yes.
They don't.
Yes.
What they do there is just to study about.
Technical skills.
Maybe you want to learn how to
Carpentry.
Carpentry,
this.
yes.
I remember when I was in secondary school, we went for an excursion to those technical schools to see how people. If you see young people, JSS1, they have class too.
Yeah.
You see what they create.
They call it voc.
It happens
Uh-huh.
in all these
No,
So there's a school,
vocational.
there's a school
You
like that
understand?
in Delta
But
State.
do you know that now we don't have that system now.
No sponsorship.
There's a school like
They are
that
there,
in
but no
Delta State.
sponsorship.
No, there's a school like that
You know
currently
that
in
I
Delta
mean,
State.
no sponsorship, but most people
Sapele,
see
right?
those jobs
Yes,
as
there's a school like that in Sapele.
second class jobs.
Yes.
Do you know
See
what?
that?
Do you know
That
there was
jobs
a
are not
time
really tangible
Tangible.
jobs.
they
That's
were
what
at the
people-
time they were
And we're not saying that those are the jobs that will end up helping
paying you
people.
like
People.
Because who doesn't build house? Who
Mhm.
doesn't put on clothes? Who doesn't repair cars?
Mhm.
Those are the jobs that will put food on people's table. And nobody that went to school, after going to school, they come back
Yes,
because
to
those
learn,
jobs.
to learn. Yeah, that's true.
There's one of my neighbor. The guy is learning how to repair this wiring, car wiring. And you know that this guy he said he's going to finish this year and he will collect certificate. This guy is always traveling.
Yes.
Like his boss will give him a job to travel to Togo, to travel to Nigeria. They will lodge him. He's a young boy,
Very young.
but
He's know what he's doing. He knows
yes
his job.
now
Yes.
for someone to call him for someone to contact him from Benin to come to Nigeria. That means you know that he knows what he's doing.
And he went to school,
He
actually.
went to school,
He went to
but,
school. He went to
but
one
this
of the
is
Nigerian
what
schools here.
this technical
Vocational,
this vocational
yeah.
is what is really giving
It's
him
paying-
that
it's
purpose. But you see in Nigeria now, we'll go after 4 years of education, 6 years if it's medicine, if it's law, after everything. Lawyers don't even have job. See, sometimes
It's by
even
connection.
now, you think it, like the Gen Zs now, they're not even skilled.
They're not skilled
What they
at
know
all.
is to post
TikTok.
shoes,
TikTok.
clothes.
TikTok.
If you are selling shoes, clothes, perfume,
Almost
you see
everyone
another
is
person
selling
selling clothes, shoes, perfume.
perfumes, yes.
Like everyone is selling the same thing. You sell hair, so you don't see them having
learn it.
They're
trying
not
to learn a
motivated
skill.
to learn
Nothing,
skills. That's the
nothing.
honest truth. And I think it
And-
still
and
boils
it's-
down to parenting.
Parenting and the system.
I don't think it's the system mostly. I blame the system. Reason being that I remember when there was a debate in the Senate that the polytechnics and the universities should have the same equivalent of certificates.
Mhm.
Okay.
But I see some people, if you have polytechnic certificate, they will employ you. They
That's
say they
true.
BSc.
Yeah.
That was where that problem. So that people began to leave vocational distance.
You see the
Skills.
problem.
I want to go and make
You say that it's the system.
Yes.
It's the system.
The system is
Everything
just
boils down to the government and the policies they will implement. Because if, for instance, you did BSc 5 years, 4 years, I did polytechnic 4 years, and we come to get job, I have the skill. It's just because you read, no skill, they'll promote you above me. So people began to say, no, I want to earn better. Everyone wants to live good life. They say, no, let me go to the university. See the struggles every time. And look at now again, the universities, their cutoff mark is 150.
150.
Polytechnic, 100.
100.
the annoying thing is that Nigeria was in that stage where you just need to study for you to be promoted.
Yeah.
And that is how you see the Western world. That is how they are. Sometimes after they finish their high school,
People are
They just
companies are
start-
coming there.
yes,
to
they just start
interview you.
working.
Yes,
They just start
yes,
working.
yes,
Now it
that's
depends on how many courses you've
You've
done.
done.
That's how you
Yes.
get promoted. Then you
Okay.
go to school and all like that. Some don't even go to universities.
They don't.
Yes.
They just do all these professional courses online,
Diplomas, they get
and
those
they get
things.
promoted.
Yes.
Unlike Nigeria,
They
where
live on output.
yes,
Yes, that's
exactly.
what
you
Unlike
can
Nigeria,
do.
yeah, what you can
They
do,
don't know your
what you have
certificate.
on
You
yes
understand?
on your head. Now, Nigeria, you have to go to school. You will now prove that you
went to
studied, you do one. They will tell you 10 years experience.
15 years.
15 years.
You must be 25.
I've seen 20.
You must be 25. You must be
25, you must be
30.
this.
How?
How? Then that's the time my dad said he started as a waiter, and he started studying, and from there he became the general manager till when he became a director. Now you will see someone that did not go to school will become a manager.
You still cannot do with that job.
You get, you can't do that.
Selective.
And again, as a waiter, what course do you want to study for you to grow? Now in Nigeria, nothing. You have to write JAMB.
You
Okay.
have you have the capital.
You don't have
Can
the
you
capital.
finance it?
Exactly, nothing. So you see that the system
Even the
is
government universities
getting
now are
worse.
getting expensive.
is
Very
getting
Yes, very, very expensive. I read that
Very,
some schools
very,
now from
expensive.
50K, 100K school fees to
From-
300 and
Yes,
Yeah.
300.
so
Hostel self,
so now we see that it's what cause it diminishing
marginal returns.
return,
Yeah.
and it's still going to go down.
It's
So wait, in the next 10 years, if we should project, where do you Nigerian
no, let's
education
not say
sector?
10 years. 10 years
If the
is
government
too
is not what
much.
they're supposed to do, it will keep going down.
See,
It will go
in the
down.
next 10 years, I'm scared of Nigeria. Ask me why.
In general.
In general, you see, people don't want to go to school. They
Yes.
kidnap. You see, Nigeria will be a place where you see, it's what the bourgeoisies. You will easily differentiate the rich from the poor.
It's not that bad.
It's going to be that bad that this side, the rich can't come here because if you go there, they will kill you.
That's the honest truth.
It's going to be, the war will not be against the government, it will be against ourselves. So it is that bad that the system is, those two guys that killed their friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, what is in their mind is money.
Money.
Everyone is all about the money. So no one wants to
But
study.
don't
no
you
one wants
feel
to go
like
to
the
school.
family as a unit have failed in training their kids?
The system, when the system is bad, the family will
The people
fail.
affect.
Yes,
That
they
causes
affect.
family.
No, at the family first.
The
for the
family
system.
first. Family
For the
first. Because charity begins at home,
Yes,
obviously.
the family first.
So the
But
government
that's
is
your
not to
first.
take care of
The
the
family
child.
first of people you know.
Yes.
Those are the kind of people that will
Yes,
impact your
it's the
life.
family
Well,
first.
you understand?
Did
Before you go outside world, there. What
Before you get
the
to school,
system
you must
having
have gone
friendship.
through that phase.
Do you know
now.
I'm saying that?
Your father be your first role model in life.
Yes, that's the
Do you know
honest
why I'm
truth.
saying that? I'm thinking deeper. Let me explain to you. Now, for example, as we did now like this, we are bringing up family and the system is bad. Now, you see, the truth is that the way we live back then is different from how we live now. Now, you are more focused on hustle, you want to make money. If you start up a family now, you won't really have time for your child, for your own is just, I want to make money
And pay the bills.
Yeah. Your wife too. She's not, then we'll say the wife will be at home, take care of the children.
kids,
Your wife too, she's chasing the money.
Yes.
You are leaving
The
the kids.
nanny.
Maybe for now.
So now, where is the problem coming from? The system. Things are getting more expensive. You need to hustle more. I understand. You understand? So I'm taking it the other way around. If the system was good, you will work and you make your money fast. You have time to say, I want to relax at home. Let me spend time with my family. You can even say, Madam, I want you to take care of the children, the kids.
Don't stress yourself.
Don't stress yourself. I will take care of everything. But the system now is, my wife must also
contribute.
it's because of the system.
50-50,
So this is, but now it takes if the family with wisdom and the fear of God now to now sit down and say, no matter how difficult it is,
That's what
I
I'm
must
trying
not
to say.
feel.
It's still the family.
My family.
It's still the family.
That's what I'm talking about. No matter how the situation of the
Anyhow,
country
it's still the
is,
family.
you have to train your
It's
kids.
still the family.
Nobody will help you to train
The
your
family
kids.
comes first.
The government will help you to train your kids.
Yes,
Exactly.
that's the
Train your kids
honest
yourself.
truth. It's
It's
still the
true.
family.
It's
There's
So
not
it's
how
a
the
thing of
economy
choice.
get hard.
Yes.
It's true.
It's a thing of choice.
It's just
still
a
the family.
pity.
That's the
But-
honest truth. It's
But
still
like
the
I
family.
said, Nigeria in the next 10 years, you said it will be the Abuja Aziz.
It's going to be
But-
chaos.
Don't you feel like something can be done?
Nothing can be.
I don't think
No,
it can't be
No,
done.
this can be considered. I think
Because if you can't think like
I really want to hear what your own idea is.
It's
so. You
No, no,
if you have the kind of
I need to
mindset,
understand.
if you have the kind of mindset that the country can't get better, it's actually bad.
Okay. No, I want to hear.
No, I'm not
From-
trying to. You have your own reality.
Yes.
You understand? I
Yes.
have mine, and I know what's happening out there. I feel Nigeria can get better.
Okay.
You understand?
Mm.
Just that the government and the people that are making the policies, you just need to put policies that will better a common man.
okay.
If the government is solving most of the things we are praying to God for, there are things that government is supposed to provide for.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yes.
yes.
We're not supposed to work hard for social amenities,
Yes.
for light, healthcare,
Yes.
education. All these things are not are supposed to be, even not free. I think subsidized
Subsidize it.
subsidized it by the government. Go subsidize it and don't let people pay too much for it. I think if you are not going to pay 200,000 naira for your student school fees, I think you will not be working that much to be able to pay that amount of money for school fees every 3 months. But that's per term.
I have like
I think-
3 or 5 kids.
You understand? So the level at which you work reduce. If the government have helped you to subsidize the level,
Those things.
those fees
Yes.
that's reduced. Instead of paying 200k, you're paying like 25,000 naira. At least
25,000.
you have saved 1,000 naira like that. Can use that thing for other things. Can use to get food, clothes. But now people don't even buy clothes again in Nigeria. They just want to eat, pay rent, and just survive. If the government can put things in place, I think people travel. You do travel, like you see things that happen in working countries. All this education is free.
Yes.
Hospitals. If it's not even major things like that, government will help you out with it. They have insurance policies.
Yes. Even if it's major, insurance can cover for something.
But are they willing to make that change?
Okay. Now,
That's why I'm saying Nigeria can be better, but the government will
now,
They are not
let's
willing
see,
because I
Mr.
think it's
Fili, let me
beneficial to them.
let me explain to you how Nigeria cannot, if only you understand me. Let it be. See, I've been saying this thing since I was small. I don't know how from the beginning.
even our
I
parents are
saw.
complaining.
Yeah.
Nigeria is
I remember
bad.
that
But it
time.
wasn't this bad.
My dad will call all of us when it's 9 o'clock. He tell us to sit down. How many people do that? You should watch the
People
news.
don't tire.
That time.
Okay,
you're really exhausted.
no, I'm explaining something to you. I'm going somewhere.
There's no even
By the time, by the time they call us, me, I'm not interested because I know this thing, all these things. Nah,
Rubbish.
then how much did they borrow for Nigeria? You'll be hearing 100,000 government budget,
Well,
100,000,
billions.
100,000 billions of dollars now. Now,
Billions.
I knew from the beginning that nothing can be done. Then my dad would say, "You people should stop saying that. People should stop saying that. The Nigeria will be better." Till in the 70s, he saw that. So when he's talking, but normally the best thing we pray for is for it to be better for us, like within us, as family, as your family.
Now everyone in Nigeria just want to survive.
Survive. That's what you said. Just survival of the fittest. Now, why it cannot be good is I have a picture I will show you. Then my dad's job, the menu, you will see food. I'm talking about, I don't know if you know Doba Hotel, Lagos, former First and Second Hotel. This hotel was, we don't have 5-star hotel in Nigeria. We don't have 5-star hotel in Nigeria, but let me say 3-star in Lagos. Now you see their menu, 300 naira. These are continental dishes, 300 naira. You see, I was going to admit and I said, so back then you can go to a 3-star and eat food of 300 naira.
And the value of 300 naira then
Was
is
not
now.
like
now.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not like-
of 80K
more than
now.
10,
More
more
than
than
10.
10.
No,
No, it's more than 30.
life was still better. I know what I'm saying.
Even though life
the
was
value
still
of the
better, but it
currency.
was quite
The
expensive.
purchasing power of 300
Yes, so
naira then.
I'm not saying the money should still remain. It's everywhere. But now, can you buy anything of 100 naira and be satisfied in Nigeria?
Yes, I'm saying
Even 1K.
We're saying
Even
the same
1K.
thing. We're saying the same thing. There and now it's not the
Then,
it's not
the
the same.
purchasing
Then and
power
now it's not
okay.
the same.
Now, flight is how much?
Not even good there.
Let me tell you something. One day, you want to travel from very soon. It's not even your time. Your time will be gone. We don't owe reach 100 plus, don't come out. Our children will go see your receipt of flight. I saw my dad's receipt of flight, 600 naira. 600 naira. So now you see people will take flight from Lagos to Abuja for like 5 million, and people will still be going.
They'll still be going.
In Nigeria. Now, is the system getting better? See, is the system getting better? Or is getting see?
My first flight to
Now,
Lagos
what I'm trying
was
to
18,000
what I'm trying to tell you is that nothing goes down in Nigeria that comes up. No, something goes up in Nigeria that comes in.
It's still
See, normally supposed
Their
yes, they're supposed to regulate
There should be
it.
price control.
Yes, price control, regulate
Since
it.
I've been in this country,
So,
I can say that
You can testify.
have not changed.
Yes.
I've spent over 13 years in this country.
Exactly, and nothing changed. That's what I'm saying.
Even from a few months ago, rice increased by 1,000 sefa. Later, the thing reduced back to the normal amount.
Okay, let me ask this question, Mr. Faye, Miss Mo,
Yeah.
Mr. Easy.
Okay.
If you become by chance the Minister of Education, give me 3 policies you will enact that will make students not suffer
Let's suffer in what sense?
in the academics.
Is it Nigeria or
In Nigeria,
Nigeria.
yes.
Not suffer in what sense? I don't get the suffering.
No, we've talked about JAMB
Yes.
and the educational sector. I've mentioned the decadence and the corrosion as in it.
on the system?
If you are made the Minister of Education in Nigeria today, give me 3 policies that you will enact, that you bring about, that will make things better.
Conducive environments for learning. increment in salaries of the lecturers and teachers.
Mhm.
Then probably increase the standard of learning.
Okay.
Increase the standard of learning. Probably it should be digitalized, not the old way of learning. You should implement new policies, learn from other countries. I think so. There's I spent secondary school students in China, they can make phones.
Yeah.
Nigeria too can get to that stage. You understand? At least
Yes.
increase standard of learning.
Okay. Miss Mo.
For me, I would introduce the old standard of learning. The reason why I said so, it's back then, in every home, you see Oxford Dictionary in the house. Everyone wants to learn new words. Teachers will tell you, come to school with your dictionary. But now, phones, tabs. You see a child return back from school and what they are doing, Mommy, I want my tab. And they are online. They are connected to the internet where some explicit stuff can pop up and you'll be tempted to tap on it to see what is there. So for me, the old standard of learning where we don't go to schools with phones, where we don't even know what phones were back then. In my house, there's this big Oxford Dictionary on the table. There's this big Oxford Dictionary on the table. When you come back, it's going to be difficult, but they'll need to adjust to the system. Because you're the Minister of Education. Back then, the Commissioner of Education in Delta State, I think Veronica Ogwagu, she was this strict person. By 8 a.m., she doesn't want to see your child outside. What is your child doing there? Sometimes she walks to the school. She doesn't even introduce herself, or she doesn't tell them she's coming to any school. She just comes unannounced. And if she sees you as a teacher, she'll ask you some certain questions. Did you go through the halls of the university? Did you do this? Did you do that? And a lot of people were discovered that they did not even go through the halls of the university. They were not qualified to be teachers. So if such things are done, I think there will be a change. Because now people are always on TikTok doing some crazy things that we cannot even imagine. It's not like anyone is saying they are sent on or whatever, but at least such things should be done. I was asking someone, I was like, do you people use new activity copybook? The child was looking at me like, what was new activity copybook? I was surprised. I was also surprised because they don't know these things. Macmillan, there were books back then in the days we used.
Conky.
You don't even.
Cindy.
Verbal reasoning.
They do verbal reasoning or quantitative, but there are some books that we used back then that you don't even have access to. Now they'll tell you this person is the one buying. In Warri, there's this man, Peter Bookshop. That's where almost everybody goes to buy because he has the books, like all the books that, how would I say it? Yeah.
Where there's no history, you can say,
we have phones now.
History.
We have phones
No,
now.
there's scratch history. We have phones, so there's no need for us to know things.
I must carry face of a second.
I still saw my current affairs book.
When you're writing your mock exam, you see current affairs, so but those things are not there. So for me, first things first, I'll take us back to the olden days where the learning system.
They'll fight you.
They fight you.
They should be ready to fight
the
me.
children are giving way to now. They are very smart. They are smart. You tell this how they are giving them.
It's going to be difficult.
You take seriousness because you said something. You said in China, they are
Yes,
kids.
now it's the government policies.
Do you understand?
The government work to that extent. You know,
So
starting a day.
I know that it didn't
You
start
know
in
that
the day.
our children, sorry to cut you, children who are born now, most of them learn vaka of reading and watching the TV. Do you know?
Yes, now.
Do you know-
They ask my niece, that
Watching
kind of
the
what you will
TV.
say.
That you want to know.
Yes, no jargons.
From
Like,
cartoon.
if it's sports,
Yes,
you
yes,
know
yes.
the right word to
Yes,
use in that
yes,
sport.
Yes.
yes.
You understand? So our videos is helping them too.
Yes,
It's helping.
no,
Technology is helping. But the destruction is more.
No, but say you take us back.
I
No,
just
when
said something
talk about taking
the
back.
dictionary stuff, like introduce some certain things that
Certain
we
things,
no
yeah.
longer have.
I understand like what
Okay.
you're saying is that not like
Yeah.
like
Not
stopping.
stopping some
But you know
things,
now you
no.
can go to school and see a student,
With
a
phones.
teacher in a class, and students are pressing
It's
their
like-
hands.
It could be centralized now. The library,
Mhm.
everybody to
Every
feature
time
on
there's a
where
teacher, when there's a teacher, she posted on her Instagram story. She said since morning she has been settling students who fighting. And she said, and the most painful part is you can no longer flog a child
You can't.
again.
Yes, so.
You can't.
You can no longer
Even
flog
in public school, even in
She needs to
public
see these
school.
kids. They are big.
They beat you in
They
our
are
school.
bigger than this. But now she's been set.
My principal beat
She
you.
went to school to teach, right? But since she got to
Flogging.
school, she's been settling one fight or the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
because somebody would
No, I was
discipline them.
really in the hostel. I was really in the hostel.
Your seniors will flog waiting on you for.
No,
You
we want
understand? So
culture.
those things are no longer there.
But that is bully. Oh. Nice.
Yes,
It's
God
not
bless you.
bullying.
I was saying
Abuse.
yes. She posted
school late. Don't ask you to clear
she
grass.
posted one video on her,
Oh, my
on her
hand,
status that some
my hand,
students some students were beating a student, like senior students
Edo
were beating,
State.
and posted one time.
Yeah, last time. So
Yeah, no, this year. This year, just new one. They were beating the boy, telling him to kneel down. So she posted it. I was looking at the video, I was just laughing. So I saw the comment. They were like, "This is a bully. This one is wrong. They should arrest." And I called and I said, "Do you know that this is a normal thing when I did boarding school?"
It's
See,
normal.
I told her, I said, "This waiting was."
they're not supposed to happen.
They're not supposed to happen, but we received it as part of the training.
Yes,
and
it's part
discipline.
of the training.
I never told
Give
my
me
mom.
100 naira to tell you to buy something of 1,000.
I'm bringing
See,
I'm bringing
yes,
it.
I never told my mom. See, I never told my mom in school. They
was
bullied
really
me.
very
I didn't even call it as bullying.
Yes.
Not that I was doing anything wrong. Not that
If you hear any of their those senior son name,
Yes.
you know ones that come to that school. Yeah, so brother.
Don't worry, see, many things have changed. Many things have changed. Then
Well,
you will now go and meet your mom and say, "What happened when I go home? I pulled off my glasses. When she saw Mark. See, mind you, not decided to do anything wrong, but once you leave the class to chapel, once you are coming out, senior, they will flog everybody naturally. Naturally, you reach dining. One senior from out of nowhere, everybody rush out.
That's how I used to have school father. I used to have school dad.
I know they get that number now.
I remember when I senior Michael Jerry Day. Then they help me. Nice.
So, Mr. Easy, your
I'm
question.
not sure, but you said three.
Okay,
I
okay,
mentioned
three.
one.
Okay, okay,
One
okay,
is
okay.
intellectual, so many things. So, in the aspect of NYSC, for me, I would say if you're from Delta State, go to Delta State to serve. Do you know why? The rate of kidnapping is too much.
What if you're not based in Delta State?
Mr. Victory, okay, if you're not
Imagine you're in Jos, you're schooled in Jos, you're based in Jos, and you're from Delta State. Then I post to the Delta State, where will you go?
that one.
For me, I would say that they shall allow students to choose where they want to serve.
Sorry.
No, they can't choose.
Yes, no, because of that,
Mr.
NYSC
Choose.
will be defeated too.
No, they can't choose.
Now let me tell you.
Nigerians
See
are
this question.
Why?
Yeah, sorry. Let me show you this
benefit
point. Let me show you this point. See this question.
Eh.
It goes down to what we've been discussing since. We said something. She said you're supposed to serve. If you're in Delta, you're supposed to serve in Delta.
Yes.
You said
If they're from
what if
Jos
I,
and they're
now do
based
you
in
know
Jos and
that
they're from Delta.
really normally, if for example you are from Lagos, you are supposed to attend University of Lagos, not go to.
University of
But
Jos.
because of cutoff mark, then people will say in so school their cutoff mark is lower.
Yes.
They will now take chance. They will now apply to that
Another
school.
school.
Now you see where the problem is. That's why you see someone from, as you said, you asked that question. What if you are staying in Jos? That's why you see someone from Jos who leave Jos, University of Jos, to go and school. Not that the person is comfortable leaving that place, but you feel maybe the cutoff mark. But now that is now 100. Now everybody can stay in their zone and 150. Everybody can stay in their zone. So I think that one it is really beneficial to an extent for everybody to stay.
But it's not beneficial for the standard of education.
You
People
know,
don't be able to study
Yeah.
at pass jams.
no, I'm just even whining.
People not be able to motivate to study.
Yes, you go to 100.
Yeah.
You can just get one right 100.
Overnight, your parents will telling you, have you read? The morning thing you burn midnight candles just because you want to read for exams.
Yes,
I'm not sure
you
people
put your
will
leg
do
inside water.
Water.
And read.
And read.
You will read. You go to under this thing.
and pass questions.
question.
Jumper, don't write it on
Jumper.
Jam.
You
Nepo.
jam lesson.
Sometimes
Like
it's
from
blue,
school to
sometimes
lesson.
Then I was doing after school. I'll go to another school to do lesson
Tutorial.
5 to 7 because I want to write WAEC and JAMB.
You not doing to the house. So.
No, it's in the house.
Just
You still have to wake up by 5 the next day to get prepared for school. Then another thing, I think the last thing, there's something affecting so many people, catchment areas. Like when you write JAMB, you write post-UTME. Some schools, there are some schools, I wouldn't want to mention their names, they have catchment areas. They choose students who are from within their zones. So if you even merit
The admission.
you
You'll be
have
there
to
for
wait
first. For the
first
third list.
for the third list,
There's a supplementary.
Supplementary list.
supplementary list. So I feel those things needs to be looked into, because if
I think they favor the indigenous.
yes, than those who, you understand. I feel it's not supposed to be like
Education
that.
is not
Look,
supposed to have local
first,
boundaries.
It's
like
not
you said
supposed to be
earlier.
like that.
Sorry, let me come in. Then you will go. Nigeria is too big. Nigeria is way too big. I feel like we should zone it, so we can be able to manage ourselves and our resources, so that we will not be doing this man no man. Because if it's in my zone, you won't tell me that I should wait for some merit list. If I merit it, you give me admission, because
But-
it's simple.
But I think it's zoned already now. It's just that we are not managing it well.
How?
State.
No, now
Governor.
you can't limit me in one state now.
Governor.
So you're telling me if I'm from River State now,
Let's go to
I'll go to
West.
no.
Go to
Do you understand?
imports.
You know that okay, we have 6 geopolitical zones, right?
Yes, yes.
Do it like that.
Okay.
Because yes, the crowd is there. You can't tell me that I scored 350 in JAMB. Someone that scored 220 to get admission before because he's from that state, from that region.
It's
Do you
not,
get-
it's not
okay.
right.
So I feel it's a policy something. The Minister of Education and everybody involved in education in Nigeria should sit up, because it is dying, natural death.
Seriously.
Like it's going. We have parents who now carry their child to go to special centers to go and write JAMB, to go and write WAEC. They will set, the parents will bring out their hard-earned money after paying school fees for their child. They'll bring their hard-earned money and pay for students. Their students will be taken to special centers so that they can pass
They
their
caught some
exams.
people recently now, JAMB.
Okay.
They caught some people recently in Delta states. They have
Everything, this
special-
Delta State. We are used to living in
Is
Delta
that
State.
area of
Don't
coverage?
worry. So I
Delta.
yes, I can give you concrete information when it comes to that side. So they caught some people recently. They have special centers for JAMB, whatever. They registered the students specifically for that job. So I think if those things are being looked into, a lot will be done positively. There will be a lot of change, but it will take the grace of God.
Take time.
It will take the grace of God.
Okay,
That's the honest
Mr.
truth.
Easy.
Mr. Easy.
I don't know what to say. Sorry, can you repeat the question?
I said, if you become the Minister of Education today,
Hmm.
name 3 policies you implement to better the educational sector.
I'll just say one thing. He said I will get rich or we die trying.
Hmm.
You know,
Really?
you know what I mean by that.
Yes, but be concrete. We need 3.
We need 3.
In Nigeria,
Yes.
Mr. Fego looking with bad eye.
It's your opinion. Like I said in my introduction, I don't have to judge.
Sorry, my opinion counts, but you can't. You see, as I said, if I am now,
Minister of
I
Education.
will get rich. I will not die trying, because the system it can't be good. I know what I'm saying. There is no way I would want to do
You
something.
don't lose
good.
hope for Nigeria.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you out of experience and people's experience and how I observe the whole system. You see, there's no way that woman that you said she was the minister of
Commissioner of
energy,
Education.
did she last doing
She
good?
didn't. No, she wasn't there for long.
And that was years back, not years back. So what do I have to do differently from people that have tried?
You have to make your mark.
I
Write your
can't.
own story.
I can't.
You have to write your own story.
It's a change start from someone.
Yes.
In,
Same begins
in
with
Nigeria,
you.
in Nigeria,
So
it
now
can't
you're
start with
saying
anybody.
so you're going along with, if you can't beat them, you
You
join them.
No, I won't really.
You said you
I
will
won't.
get
I
rich,
won't
you
really.
die trying.
I will get rich.
You support the money or
No,
what?
if you can't beat them, you join them. You don't want to be the change you're speaking about, because you
Okay.
said you're tired because you really want to see change, but you're not seeing it. So if you have the opportunity, you're going to do worse than them.
Just make use of your own opportunity.
To make money for your family.
I swear.
Okay, you said something that you want to make money for your family, you want your people to be okay. Let's assume that every politician that comes into power wants to make sure that his own family, great grandchildren coming before after him would make money. You also said earlier that Nigeria will become a way where the poor will not prey on the rich and the rich prey on the poor. In that situation, how will your family survive? Now, when I say family, your extended family.
How will they survive?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I believe in doing what is right for the good of mankind.
Now, me saying that it's either I get rich, it means I know that what I'm doing is wrong. I'm just talking out of. I know this question will come up. That's I want you to break it down so that I'll answer you. Now, I already know that this thing that I want to do is bad. I will not go into it
Okay.
in the first place. I will not even if in fact if they give it to me as how will I call it now? appointment that I want to come and become. I might just not go into it because
I don't want us to get to this point where
okay, all right.
Do you know what?
You just want me to go straight to the fact that I'm already.
We need to be optimistic about saving our country.
That's the honest truth.
Don't forget that the youths of this country have to be the ones to come and save it. These old men in power have lived their life. I may die anytime.
Anything you tell me.
They should do that anytime.
These youth,
they don't die.
They don't die. They have special treatment, Mr. Victor.
You see these youth.
They have special treatment.
You see these youth. See, I observe things a lot. Even these youth, this Nigerian youth,
The video was
there's nothing you tell
They are
them.
noise makers.
No, I'm saying there's nothing you tell them to do right that they will take you serious.
Yes.
I'm telling you the fact. I have spoken to different people. This thing you are doing is not good. Do it like this. When you are talking, do you know that I was talking to someone like, you are too old. You are too old school.
Yes,
That's what they said. They said you are too old school, but it's just that
You're too stiff.
sir, you are old school, but you're in a Gen Z body. That's what the person told me. I looked at the student, I was like, I said, what do you mean by that? I said, the way I think. I said, so you get to understand that you can't really do anything. Just save yourself. Survival of the fittest.
How do you save yourself in this setting? Because
If you ask me,
the CEO of Money Point came and spoke about people and our youth not being like, want to remedy this situation, want to know what could be done to save the future of Nigeria.
The future is not ready.
Because they are sound as if it is gone. Like
what I'm trying to tell you is that there are people that gain. Okay, for example, now, I sell caskets. What would be my prayer?
Market every day.
People to die. Is it good?
It's not even, you don't need to pray for people to die.
People
die
that
naturally.
Yes.
No, now market. If I did this place, if I did this people,
But you know
People will
something?
die. That's
now
look at
tell you what I'm saying. There are people that don't want this thing
Things
to
to
be
get
good.
better because they
Let me
gain
paint a
from
picture.
it.
Let me tell you.
They gain from it.
I don't want us to lose
Yes,
faith
they
in
get
Nigeria.
it.
Reason being that look at Rwanda.
I'm not losing faith in Nigeria.
After Rwanda genocide and whatever happened in Rwanda, Rwanda is a place to visit now.
Yes, that's the honest.
Did you say Nigeria?
Rwanda.
Yes,
Yes.
look at the kind of feeling that.
Yes.
I think Nigeria is more exposed than Rwanda. So let's be fair.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
So it's see, they're still backward kind of.
That is why they are controlled. Even here too.
They can control them
Even
to
here,
an
the
extent.
The population is a large.
Yes, there's too much in Nigeria.
200 over 240.
So it will be hard.
You see, what's the population?
Sorry, they are laughing.
The latest trend, the latest educational trend. They said, my mama, they asked me if I did read me when expo day where I go read.
I go
God forbid. God forbid.
Now, if
Expo has always been. Even
it has not been pronounced.
It's not like this.
That's not been
But
pronounced.
look at.
You read examination,
Yes.
you read examination,
God
you
bless
read
you.
ChatGPT. Repeat it again.
Before,
How now? She not be mass set people they
You go write you.
She not be
Right
mass
here.
set. She not be
Right here.
lab.
Right on your leg.
But now
you go see who that guy go dey shake, sweat go don clean am.
So you can't look.
No, only carry iPhone 15, iPhone 16.
That's big.
That's
Keep
big.
it.
And you as a teacher, you cannot seize it
You cannot seize it.
because your own phone no reach
There was a trend. There was a
phone.
trend. One lecturer smashed
No,
someone's
this phone,
iPhone.
No. What I'm trying to say is that if you we talk about those ones. This one's is different. Talk about, for example, maybe in a secondary school
Yes.
or na primary school, you go see the parents will say, "With your money, that you understand." You see parents fight
if I own a secondary school, I won't allow my student bring phone to school.
sharp 100.
If
That's
I
what supposed to
secondary
be.
school, I can't
When
allow
we're
my
writing
student
WAEC, they used Garrett on us. You know that Garrett?
Yes.
They stood us like one after the other before we entered exam hall. They used
no
Garrett.
NECO exams. It's NSCDs that come and invigilate them. I think NSCDs to be a civil defense.
Civil defense,
It's
yes,
come out for
civil
NECO
Thank
exams.
you. But now it's not like that. They used Garrett from head to toe, and the school they said, "Do not bring your phones to school." After that Garrett thing, we entered the exam hall. They started searching our bags one after the other. Jesus, see phones. They carried everybody's phones to the principal's office, and that was the end of it. No parents came to say,
Yeah,
"I can do this before." That was how it was. Then what?
That's how it's supposed to be.
Then I was on when I was in JS3 or SS1, I was like on Afro. I didn't want to go low. I didn't want to. My integrated science teacher, Mr. Nigboro, oh Jesus.
Remember his name?
I still remember that man's name.
PTSD, they go back to me back here.
I still remember that man's name. I knelt down in front of the staff office till the end of school. No teacher said, please forgive this person. Why? He said, why am I on afro? Like, it's not like it was bushy or anything, but he said, it's too high. It was because anytime I'll comb my hair, because I think one of my cousins wanted to get married yet. So you know this whole wedding stuff, you do packing gel, and also I was like grooming the hair and all that. I knelt down, everybody was looking, like nobody would
Those are the standards.
See, the truth is, not that I'm giving up.
My child.
Not that I'm giving up on Nigeria or anything, but it's just I'm trying to explain to you guys how deep. Because let me not go far. Even within schools in Nigeria, there is what maybe a staff or a lecturer would do that is right, that will not, that the person that is the head,
the
management will counter it, that you don't need to do it. Am I lying?
No, we can't just say stuff like that. Let's set an example. Or maybe
no, I
can't understand you very well. You're saying maybe a lecturer can,
like it is. What I'm saying is that generally it's in the Nigerian system blood. You don't need to be in Nigeria. You don't need to, like, anywhere Nigerians are, we are just corrupt, man. Like, we don't want to do anything right. I don't know if you understand. That's why I'm trying to explain to you that I cannot be the minister of education tomorrow and make a change. Now, you know where the change will come. We that we are the head now, we should start correcting these people, like correct them, because they're the leaders of tomorrow. If there's a standard you set to them that the management will support. For example, I'm the owner of the school now, and the student is misbehaving. Another staff corrects the student, or a lecturer corrects the student. Now that student will feel like, because I'm a big boy, or I get money, or I do this thing, he will now feel like he will disrespect the lecturer, the staff. Then maybe you as the person will now say, now my person, come. Do you know that now the system, he feels, because I'm a big boy, I have money,
It's powerful.
I influence the things around me, or even from a lecturer to the student. So now you see that we need to first correct this youth. This, probably if I'm the minister, that's what I'll first work on.
How do you do that?
It's not even possible, because I can't be everywhere.
No, what you can set up is National Orientation Agency. National Orientation Agency.
Okay.
We have it in Nigeria now. There's no way.
Yes, they have it. But I mean, for your own office,
yes, from office, probably I will look for someone that I can trust, that can
have a
work,
media age that communicates.
Yes, I don't know how,
media
but
interviews.
you understand what I'm saying? Like, we should start working on this youth, so that this from that end, the system, the educational system, the political system will be better. You understand? Because I just feel
it's actually corrupt.
It's very, very corrupt. Like, I know what I'm saying.
I was about saying something. You see, Nigeria cannot be written off. Something can be done.
Sure.
Okay.
Other countries have gotten it right. Look at India. India is more about how many billion people.
Those guys.
Do you know that most medications you buy in Nigeria are made in India?
Yes.
Okay, now do you know that those people, they're not really exposed, apart from some parts of India.
How many? Do you know this is because
No, but they don't know.
It's not
Nigerians are not exposed though.
No, you don't understand what I'm saying. Like, the way they are. Okay, for example, now Benin are a small place, they are not even exposed, but are they not doing better?
Yeah.
Now that's what we've been discussing. Saying, like, the system needs to be controlled. If the system can be controlled, then things will be better. Education will be better. But you know, Nigeria, despite the fact that people are always saying Nigeria is a big place. No, you said something. You said we should divide. It should be controlled. If you can control it, the system will be better. So both education, both the person leading, the person will like counter every. Not that even in America, not that there's no corruption.
Yes.
Here, not that there is no corruption.
Yes.
But you should not. Nigeria will corrupt. Will not go to school. Now imagine
if you are caught,
okay, see, for example, now. See, for example, now.
Talks, I will keep it and go give give billions. Now nothing will
happen. Now, for example, now they shifted JAMB scores to this point
150.
to 150. Now, how is it controlled? The problem is getting worse. That's why when I'm telling you that Nigeria cannot, is eating every day. It's
to the fabric of the society.
Yes. If you go there now, you want to stop it.
They take you
the
out.
people there, they are really corrupt. So now, instead of us to face the people there, let us wash
You.
the new ones so that they will have a different mindset. They will be able to understand that this system is supposed to be like this. But the ones, see, from us like this, the system, nothing.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand,
Yeah, I
the
understand.
angle
I
I'm
understand
coming
the
from.
angle you're coming from.
Yeah.
Okay. These are our final notes, and I'll
Okay.
start from Mr. Faye. Mr. Faye, what's your final
Why
note?
me? And what? Why
Why
not?
you?
Now,
Try.
with everything we've spoken about, what do you feel is your final words to the younger ones, those who are writing JAM, and the ministry at large concerning education?
The parents need to, if the government are not motivating students or showing them the value of education, the parents need to work hard and let their children know that education is actually the future.
Okay.
And that's only true. They say education is the best legacy.
Yes.
That's the only legacy.
Then no, but I don't know about now.
It's the best legacy, right? Sure.
Okay.
Because there's no someone that's doing something, someone that's educated is doing something, and someone that's educated is doing something.
There's a difference.
You always see a difference between the two. You understand?
100.
So I think the family should at least imbibe. They should let the children have sense of responsibility that this education is very paramount to their life. Not education they can't amount to anything in life. Until they see that importance, they will be able to have the zeal, determination to be somebody through education.
Okay. Miss Mo.
Okay, for me, I'll say so many things, but briefly, I'll still bring the church into it. Growing up as a child, I was a Sunday school child, and every Sunday we're given Bible passages to read. Sometimes we're even given assignments, go back home. Even sometimes at home we do morning devotion and all. And nowadays, I don't think we do that anymore. Because I think those things were part of the things that actually encouraged us. So imagine if you go to church on Sunday, you're asked to read the Bible, you need to face your mates to read the Bible, and when you get home, they'll give you a Bible passage to read every morning and evening, and you go to school, the same thing is being done. We have detection. I don't know if they detect anymore to students. I don't know if they do that anymore. That's the honest truth.
I think they still do. Some
if they
students.
if they do,
In
bravo.
secondary school, yeah.
From primary school.
English comprehension, English composition, English dictation,
Letter writing.
essay.
Letter
writing.
When you come back,
On
the
double
time
English.
about your holidays. Do you understand? So I feel if the church and the parents can work together, and the system also, because the church is still part of the system, obviously. If they can work together, things can get better. Because sometimes we'll say, who exactly be your parents? Which church says you they go? Because they believe your church still matters. It's sometimes when you see some children, you say, I just want a Jehovah's Witness, you know. Jehovah's Witness children, they want a deeper life. You understand?
Watchman.
Because they portray their church outside, even in school,
In
but
dressing.
not in dressing and all that. So what I want to plead with parents, the system, is we should try as much as possible to understand that it doesn't end here. So even if they reduce the cutoff mark to 150, what about those who want to travel out to further their education? When they get to meet their mates, what exactly can they do? I came across a girl's video on TikTok. If you see this girl, I've forgotten her name. She's into music. She's currently in China doing her master's, and they called her out to come and say something. I think to introduce herself. She just said rubbish. She's wild. If you see her dress sense, you love this girl. Like I think she's a lesbian or something.
Okay.
You know this girl. She's cute. She has the money. And do you know what they said? You know, normally if the Nigerians will talk, say this one no get sense. Not say we go fit talk about one. You needed to see the way the lecturer corrected her. She was not aggressive. She was calm while telling her she was arrogant. That's a working system. And she asked her fellow classmates, what exactly can you say? And somebody said, you said so many things without saying anything.
God bless the person.
Do you understand? Politely.
That word is deep. She didn't even understand, you know,
She
like
didn't understand what they told her.
he said so many things without
She was
saying
all over
nothing.
the place. It was obvious she was drunk.
That's a student.
Do you understand?
Nigerian students.
See?
Yes, the girl, she's in Nigeria, but she's in China. Because they asked her,
the video trended.
they asked her why China. Do you understand? Why she's living is actually
which
very
country?
nice expense. I think she pays like 225,000 every month for that place. With that
The
amount
video
of money
trended.
that is being spent by her parents, even on TikTok, she still had the mind to post it. So to tell you, this generation it's
They have no shame.
They have no shame.
The anyhowness is too much.
They have no shame. So it still boils down to parenting, the church, and the system.
Just as Mr. Faye,
They should please try as much as possible, because now she has gone to China to disgrace herself. But in Nigeria, they'll be
Family
applauding
first.
her.
That's what I'm
Disgrace.
saying.
Her family first.
First,
Yes. In Nigeria, they'll be applauding
Family
her.
first.
She gets swag. But now they said something politely. You said so many things without saying anything.
Okay, thank you, Miss Mo. Mr.
welcome.
Easy.
Yeah, it's
Keep
just
the
the
hammer on
same
the
thing.
edge.
When he said something, I connected. He said
The family.
the family
Mm.
to train the children.
Yeah.
That is where it starts from. You know, this is the one thing. Talk back that time. He said talk back keko nile, wa keko atita. That's because probably then our leaders, they were maybe our teachers then they were up to standard. Now it boils down to what I said about there's nothing that can be done. And again, you know, I always go. I dey always want to explain something because now the same thing we dey talk.
Mm.
You understand? But we dey talk am based on how it be before.
Yes.
We know they talk am on how it be now, how it will be later.
Yes.
Truly, just as I said, first things first that I would do as a minister is to I said something. I said
Work on the family.
work like from the students,
Grassroots, yes.
the grassroots, because they are the ones coming to
Yes.
become.
So they'll not be corrupted.
I won't do anything now. That it boils down to the family.
Family.
The family.
So if I
If you
agree now
train-
that it's the family.
You know, I didn't.
You
I,
want
I,
to-
no,
At first he said the system.
no,
I told him no.
not that I disagree. I said the system, but he
going out to hustle, leaving the child alone and all. We're not like,
no, I'm just only going deep, like for us to understand, okay, for example, now you say family, no, let us still understand where the problem
What
is.
is
Coming from.
You understand? So when we understand where the problem is, then we can now. No, that is the concept. Oh my god! So now you see this whole thing, from that route. If we can start working on, like she said, see that young girl. The video went viral. Because they invited the. Okay, we are introduced to the lecturer. I was like, yes, the electric class.
Let's
Now,
go to meet you.
imagine you went to school, 100. The parents trained her properly. Then she went to school and she's been there too. That's why I said something about the student misbehaving. Even in Benin here, the students will not be like corrected properly. Because of the system, will say, let's just.
But don't you feel like the family would train them well, but when they come out, they
cross
train
the border,
themselves.
yes. No,
If they, that's why I say they misbehave, let the management step back konile. That is what that word means. But now, to back konile, what data, people outside will say, let's leave them. Let's just leave them. So far they are paying school fees. So far they are buying school uniform. So far they are buying books. So far they are buying. So far they are making money. Everybody is all about money. You understand?
Yeah.
So we don't correct the students. We don't give them that standard they ought to have. So now, the problem now, the system now is home. Let the parents train them. Then once they get to school and maybe they are outside. Normally, once you are outside your family, you can say, I don't be boy. Then they want to do that big the school. They can't say, wetin my parents dey tell me, even for here, then they tell me, they go come calm down. So you see the whole system now. Now, if that person learns that, the person will not go to China, and they will tell you to come Nigeria. They're like, it's this, I'm that, I'm a fashion designer. Even if you are a fashion,
I think she's an artist. She said, "Train my songs online."
She's an artist.
Yes, so,
It's not bad. It's not bad. If they tell you to introduce yourself. Introduce yourself with everything you do, but number one thing is.
But she didn't back it herself.
No, I'm come. Yes, do it.
Yes, you said you're an artist, but you didn't tell us your name.
Your name. See, no. Apart from that, there's one rule. There's one rule about introduction. If you are asked, introduce yourself. For example, where people are, tell them everything you do. Whether I used to paint because you might get
someone
business
from there.
So now, the essence of that class is for everyone to introduce. Now, she got a bad training from home. She probably reach all this. Okay.
Mr. Victory, no, I
don't think so. Okay, let's just say the parent did a nice job. Konile, he can't data. Probably yes. You understand? Probably she went to this private school because
of course
private school. They say now she can't misbehave. They no
Correct.
kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní
Ìta.
no ìta wọn ò kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ níta.
Hope you understand what he's trying to say.
Yes.
Now the system is bad.
Okay, so Mr. Easy, simple question. If you have a child or a younger one today,
Yeah.
would you send them to Nigerian university?
No.
To Nigerian universities.
No.
I will.
You will
I will.
send your ward or your junior
To Nigerian universities. Yes, it's not a write-off.
Okay, Mr. Fee.
Nigerian raising in bad place. I can
That's
send them.
all.
Okay, my viewers, on this note,
No.
I just see
this makes sense.
No. I will tell you no.
Why?
See the environment,
What?
killing, corruption. I'm scared. Child is something that is
Precious.
I
precious.
feel if you train your child very well.
No, I'm not talking about the training now. I'm not talking about the training now. University.
Train the child very well.
Nigeria.
Yeah,
Have you heard?
yes.
Have you heard?
Somebody can walk into a school and
Yes.
start shooting.
Yes. See, yes. But now God they protect person. Wait.
Selfie.
Okay.
Now, government
Okay.
let me say.
I don't want to no.
Now,
God
that's
will
very
protect person, I go talk am. But you know one thing, they say for Nigeria, it just it's painful that it happens. It's even worse. I know what I'm saying. Yes, we have people that just walk into class and shoot, but you still see people. It is controlled.
Okay.
What's control?
And if you come try, they will catch you. They will arrest you.
It's controlled in US. To an extent, at least if they catch that
Do you know the
person,
rate of serious shooting?
At least
shooting.
at least
Yes,
yes, I know.
yes.
Yeah. Even if they kill each other, they hold guns now. But
They
at
have
least,
access to guns.
at
You
least,
can go to this one now get gun.
One guy.
but
what happened?
Nigeria is not. It's just that we thank God that we're okay now. We thank God that we are not as developed as.
This senator is moving the motion. Now, what's this senator? What's the name again? Maybe okay, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
He's
for
moving
license
for license.
I think
What's
so,
started
last
gone
year
now?
there
Since
was-
last year, moving a motion.
They should license
In Nigeria?
Yes.
Yes, it's been
Ah,
moving
it will be
that
worse.
If they license go to Nigeria.
It will be worse.
It's worse.
Now, tell you that.
Very good.
See, if they do it, let me tell you one thing. I'm very sure that US will be better than Nigeria in terms of people walking into.
Our problem is no licensing gun. That's not our problem.
Problem is the government, the policies, the system is bad.
What will add to the situation of the country?
There was
No,
something
you
that
know,
happened. There was something that happened last month in class. I went for lectures and the lecturer was dictating. We're just trying to round up to get prepared for exams next week. And advanced lecturer, advanced man, and you know the advanced people that did the class. There was one lady. She was busy pressing her phone. You are very stupid. You are very, very stupid. Everybody just paused. We turned. The person when they shout upon the look say.
What is
When did the
it?
follow talk?
He said, you have the guts to come to my class without your book and your pen. So I'll be in front of you dictating and you're not writing. Would you leave my class? In my mind, I was like, I love this. Because it's been long.
Coming.
It's been
Like you've seen something.
it's been long
such a
I saw
discipline.
something like that.
That's
Because when I
what
just-
I'm saying.
when I just started my program, because
It's difficult.
I grew up with the knowledge of when you get to school before your lecturer, they don't born you where to enter that class.
When they try to get to the class before.
And when your lecturer gets to class, rather, before
That
you-
has been my understanding
they don't born you where to enter that
all
class.
my life.
But when I got there, the first day I got there, I stood outside like one fool. To them, I was looking like a fool, but me, I knew what I was doing. I stood there, I was looking. 20 minutes, the lecturer still dey talk. It was somebody that said, enter. While I was standing, I saw some people going and coming. But with the
Because of your own discipline, yes.
my discipline and everything. The lecturer said, come in now. Are you not here for lectures? I entered and I greeted. As the normal thing to do.
Yeah.
But some people look at it like,
Also,
this person-
my friend was not like, you don't get sense, so you should stand for us like this. I felt embarrassed. I was like, tell me this is not
That's what I
happening.
say to you. That is weird.
It's
Yes.
weird.
Your thoughts like what
They
are
don't
you
even
doing?
seek permission from you when they want to leave the class.
Yes.
You just get up and
They'll
go.
just get up and go.
So it's see when
What is it?
I do that, students will like if something will just stand up. I want to leave my class. I'll tell them go back. You don't do that. Go back and sit down.
The lecturer is
You
lecturing you.
you take an excuse. You raise up your hand.
Until they
Then
practice.
I'll still lecture. I'll still be lecturing until I tell you what. Then you now be confident to tell the class what
you
you
want
where
to
I want
do.
to go and do. Okay, you can go. No, I won't stop you. Even when I was in university, you will give an excuse. Let us tell you, sit down. What will you
or,
say?
or is it when they want to come into your office, they don't even knock. They'll just open the door.
Don't even greet.
They'll sit.
That's what I'm saying. That these things need to be cleared
Back then,
from
Mr. Faye.
I know this, Mr. Faye.
Mr. Faye.
Mr. Faye. Yes. Before you sit.
To
These are the
sit
training.
first.
But you know that many lecturers. You know that many lecturers.
I don't allow that.
Now you are doing it.
You're doing it.
But you know that many lecturers are not doing it.
Many lecturers are not doing it.
Those are the things
they
we
don't
need to
care.
look into.
They know me. People know me.
You see
have
them
not
doing.
once.
You see them doing Snapchat video. A student will be touching a lecturer. No, a lecturer will be touching.
I was passing to a class.
Your skin is fresh.
I was passing out.
Okay, my people, it is not gotten people longer than expected. Honestly, it's not expected.
So we need
So
to.
I think that we'll have a second episode of this video. Yes, and I will inform you when it will be dropping. I want to thank everybody. If I've watched to this point, you are a true fan of this channel. I want you to please subscribe and share this video. And from me to you and from my guests, bye bye.